Right, have you guys heard? It's hot. And although we may love soup, it's tough to love hot soup in the heat of an Atlanta summer. So why not create a chilled soup bar? Chef Nancy is here to get us cooking and creating. And hi, Nancy.
Yay!
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What have you been up to?
Oh my goodness.
Gallivanting?
Yes, I have been gallivanting. I'm getting ready to take a group to Spain in September, so I've been getting them ready to go.
Nice.
Yes.
And I know we're doing Spanish inspired today. So
Yes.
what are we making?
So we're making salmorejo.
Okay, salmorejo.
Oh, listen to that rolled R. I'm so
my
impressed.
children speak Spanish and they will taunt me if I don't get it correct.
Yeah, you got it. Great.
Okay.
So this is a chilled tomato soup, but it's different than gazpacho.
Okay, how so?
Gazpacho, you know, is kind of chunky and hearty and things like that. Well, salmorejo is such a wonderful soup to have in the summer because it's lighter, it's blended completely, it's smooth and pureed, and then we can add whatever we want to it.
Okay, if we are in Spain, do we turn our nose up at a gazpacho?
Well,
tell us the truth, Nancy.
Okay, so my friend from Spain, she says that this gazpacho we make in the United States is Mexican gazpacho.
Okay.
It's like salsa, right? It's got lots of chunks and stuff.
It's ready to party. Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And so this is totally different. I can't wait for you to try it because it is so good.
Okay, all right, so how do we make it? Where do we start?
So just a couple of ingredients for the soup itself. We have tomatoes, about a poundish of ripe tomatoes. I've got some olive oil here, salt, and red pepper flakes.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay.
This are 2 pieces of rustic bread. Now, in the olden days, they would never have used flour to thicken something to make it rich and creamy. They would have used leftover bread. So that's what we're doing.
Okay, I feel we should do that now because sometimes you don't want to put a lot of flour in something
No,
either.
no. And the toast on the bread actually brings flavor to the soup.
Ooh,
so
nice.
yum.
Okay, perfect.
A big old chunk of garlic, a big old clove of garlic, and some sherry vinegar.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and let's put it into the blender or food processor.
Okay,
so,
whatever you happen to have. And then while I'm doing this, do you want to tell us what we need for our, because you have such a beautiful bar here. Talk about what we need for the garnish for the bar.
Okay, so traditionally they would only use chopped eggs and the serrano jamon.
Okay.
Okay, so these 2 things. But nowadays, they really spice it up, and of course we can because we're here. Cucumber, jalapeno, a little parsley, some green onions. I've got chopped almonds here, and then we'll finish it off with a drizzle of olive oil if you like.
You know I will. Okay, just throw the whole thing in there? Okay.
Whole thing.
All right.
And then let's just break up the bread some.
Okay, and put this in there too?
Yep, the whole
here we go.
thing of olive oil.
Oh, it's so pretty.
See how easy this is? Bread goes in there. And then last but not least, I've measured out the salt and pepper for you.
Okay, perfect. Probably looks like a chef's pinch here.
Yep.
Okay, we'll put that all in there.
Okay, so now at home, we would go
right. We won't do that for everybody here to protect your ears, but very simple. We did it in 45 seconds.
I know. Isn't that incredible?
Okay, love that.
So I made some ahead of time for you. Look at this.
Pretty this is.
Isn't it gorgeous?
In our coupe glasses. Okay.
Yes. So it makes about a half a pitcher, this recipe. And now we can garnish with whatever we want. I'm going to use some almonds on top.
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
This is so fun.
Yes.
What a great, I mean, if you were doing a shower for somebody or even just an outdoor get together, this is perfect.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
And the sky's the limit on the garnishes. You can use anything you would like. I mean, I was even thinking this morning, I was like, oh, I should have done some capers and
So whatever you like.
Yes.
Cheers. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh, wow, what flavor that has.
Isn't that incredible?
Really, really good. Okay, let's talk about wine.
Okay, yay, one of my favorite subjects. I've got the perfect wine pairing for you today, and isn't it beautiful? Kind of matches the soup.
It really does.
Yep.
I feel like I'm having a party right now. This is so fun.
We are.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a Spanish risotto, and don't you love the little flamenco dress? Isn't it cute? It's a Spanish risotto, and that is what they call, that's what rosé is called in Spain. And so it's light, it's fresh, it's crisp, and it's going to go great with the tomatoes because the tomatoes have got a little bit of acidity, and this has got such berry flavor.
Okay, I will say right now, if you watch Nancy's segments and you think that looks nice, I'm telling you, this is incredible. Write it down. DVR this, do it back, and serve it up at your next backyard soiree. Okay,
Oh,
cheers
yeah.
to you.
Cheers.
All right, okay, find Nancy's
Yay.
other tasty recipes at tasteandsavor.com. Thank you so much, my friend. All right,
Yay.
we're back with more Atlanta and Company right after this break. Cheers.
Yum.